Hello scholars, it's Miss Edwards. Welcome to lesson 1.1c, Order of Operations. By the end of this mini lesson, you'll be able to evaluate numerical expressions using the order of operations. So let's get started with the vocabulary. So the order of operations, which is the whole focus of this lesson, that's the rules that tell us which operation to do first. So for us to agree on the answer, for us to make sure we're getting the same answer every time, we have to agree on these rules, and that's what we're following here, the order of operations. We have to go in this order to get the correct answer. And then an exponent is a number that tells how many times to multiply a base by itself. So for example, 3 squared. 3 squared is not 3 times 2. It's saying that we're multiplying 3 by itself 2 times. So 3 squared is actually 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay? Now let's look at the actual order of operations. The acronym, I guess we could use, is called PEMDAS. Some people use Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. That's the way to remember PEMDAS. But the P stands for parentheses or brackets, any type of grouping symbols. Then we have exponents. That's why we went over this part. And then we have the M and the D. That's multiplication or division, whatever comes first left to right. So if you have multiplication and division in the same expression, it's not multiplication has to come before division. No, it's multiplication and division. They're the same level. And you have to go left to right. That tells you which one to do first. Okay, same thing with addition and subtraction. It's whatever comes first left to right. So after you've done parentheses, okay, then you do that. Then you do exponents. Then that's cleared. Then you look at what you have multiplying and dividing left to right, whatever comes first. Then if you have dividing first, then multiplying, right, you do those. And then if you have any addition or subtraction left, that's what's going to be last. The special rule, though, that I want to talk about is that the fraction bar is a big grouping symbol. It's like invisible parentheses around the numerator denominator. So you're going to simplify the top and the bottom first, then divide. You're going to, if it helps, you can even put parentheses here. So you do that first, okay? Like in this example, you do the top, which is 8. Then you divide 8 by 2 and you get 4. So let's try these examples together. Then you're going to try the ones on your own in a second. So for number 1, it says 7 plus 3 times 4. So we're going to look at our order of operations. There's no parentheses. Okay. There's no exponents. Okay. So then there's multiplying and dividing. I'm going to do that first. If you will indulge me, please, go ahead and draw the little boat around it. I call it a boat. It's going to tell you what step to do first and only do that step. Okay, so this little boat that I just drew, draw that on your paper for me so that you know that you're going to do that first. Anything that's not in the boat, you're going to bring down. So 7 plus is brought down. Now, what is 3 times 4, right? You can use a calculator if you need to. 3 times 4 is 12. And then now all I have is addition left. That's the last step. So addition, 7 plus 12, that gives me 19. And I'm done. Let's try number 2. I have 18 divided by 3 plus 2. Again, look at my PEMDAS, no parentheses, no exponents. I do have multiplication or division, so that's what I'm going to draw my boat around. 18 divided by 3. And then I can bring down anything that's not in the boat, you bring down plus 2. Now, 18 divided by 3, again, use a calculator if you need to, that is 6. And 6 plus 2 is 8, right? Once you have one step left, you just do it. Bam, you're done. And let's look at number 3. Now, this time we do have parentheses and exponents. So see how if I got parentheses, I got to do that first. So put a boat around the parentheses. Don't do the exponent yet, just the parentheses, 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. So, and anything outside the boat, the 2 is actually outside of the boat, the exponent 2. Bring that down, and then the plus 4. Okay, so see we did the parentheses first. Now we have an exponent, so the boat goes around the exponent, right? 5 squared. Now, 5 squared, just a reminder, I remind you up there as well, but that's why I'm hovering over this 3 squared. 3 squared means 3 times 3. I'm multiplying 3 twice. Same thing with this 5. I'm multiplying 5 twice. So 5 times 5 is 25. Then I bring down the plus 4. And since I'm running out of room, I'm going to write just equals here. Or you can like write an arrow. Oops. Okay. No. Goodness, let's erase that. I'm going to go over here. Let's go on the other side. There we go. All right, 25 plus 4. That gives me 29. And I'm done. See how my last step is always going to be adding or subtracting? If that's part of the expression, that's going to be last, okay? And now number 4, this is like that special rule. If there is a big fraction bar, it's basically a grouping symbol here on top, invisible parentheses. So I'm going to do that part first. So let's even do the boat. All right, 8 plus 7 is 15. And then I still have divided by 5. And see, this time my last step is dividing because that plus was inside the parentheses, right? Parentheses always comes first. Then the only thing I have left is dividing. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. All right, I want you to pause the video and try these other 4 here on your own. Give it a try, okay? All right, let's go over the answers to 1 through 4. So I don't see any parentheses, but I do see an exponent here. So let's do the exponent. So I bring down the 5. Anything outside of the 5, or sorry, anything outside the boat, I bring down. So it's the 5 plus. And now 2 to the third means, let's write it over here. 2 to the third means 2 times 2 times 2. I'm multiplying 2 3 times here. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So this is 8 right here. 5 plus 8 is 13. And I'm done. For number 2, I see parentheses. So I've got to do that first. Put the boat. 10 minus 4 is 6. And then I do have a multiplying symbol, a times, an X. I said in the last lesson, let's not use X. So I'm going to put a dot. So 6 times 3 here. That is 18. So my answer is 18. Now for number 3, I have dividing. Remember, so no parentheses, no exponents. So what comes first? Dividing or what was the other thing? Plus. So dividing or addition, which comes first? Dividing. So I'm going to divide first. And 24 divided by 6 gives me 4. Bring down the plus 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. And last one with the fraction bar. I put my invisible parentheses. I'm going to put my boat. 12 minus 4 is 8. Bring down the divided by 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. All right, scholars, that is it for this mini lesson. If you have any questions, please let me know. You're going to work on the Delta Math assignment next, and I will see you in the next mini lesson. Bye.